Hi, in this video, let me show you how to connect your Epson ET-3950 and ET-3958 printer to your Mac computer, and I'll also show you how to print using your Mac and how to get your scan results directly to your Mac using Wi-Fi. So let's get started right away. The first step is to go on the printer itself, and what we need to do is to connect it to the same Wi-Fi network as your Mac is currently connected to. This can be done in only a minute or two, so let me show you how this first step is done. We're going to press the home button so we all start on the same page, and then with the up arrow and then the right arrow, we're going to select this icon on the top where you see the Wi-Fi icon. Once it's highlighted, press OK. Select Wi-Fi, the first option, by pressing OK again, press OK once more, and we're going to select this option, which is Wi-Fi Setup Wizard. It's the first one, so I'll press OK. It will search for all the different Wi-Fi networks that are currently around the printer, and it will give you a list. You can navigate the list using the up and down button. Highlight your Wi-Fi network and press OK. Then it's time to enter the password. Press OK once more. It will give you a keyboard, and here you can type it. If your password has numbers or symbols, you need to go on the lower left side, select this option, press OK, and it will switch to numbers and symbols. At the end, highlight OK on the lower right side and press the OK button. Press OK, the down arrow to select Start Setup and press OK. It will connect. You're going to get a blue check mark with setup complete once the printer is finally connected. Next, we need to go on the Mac computer. The good news is you don't have to download any drivers or any software. You're going to click on the Apple logo on the top left corner, and then you're going to select System Settings. Next, we're going to go all the way down on the left side menu and select Printers and Scanners. Go all the way down in the right side menu and select Add Printer, Scanner, or Fax. You may have to enter the username and password of the admin account on your Mac, so I'll go ahead and do this. You're going to then select in this list Epson ET-3950 series. Make sure you have highlighted this option in blue and then select Add. Wait a few seconds and the printer will be added to your Mac. Again, every driver will be downloaded automatically. You don't have to do anything at this point. Here we go. So the printer has been added. Epson ET-3950. I can see it here. Every time you want to print a picture, a document, a web page, you're going to open whatever you want to print. So here I have opened a picture. Once this is open, you're going to select File, Print. Make sure the Epson ET-3950 is the printer selected on the top. You're going to have a few options you can change depending what you're trying to print. All I can tell you is that if you're trying to print, for example, a picture, borderless, you need to go over here where it says paper size, click, select US letter size or whatever other paper you're trying to print on, and then go on the right side and select borderless. Then again, if it's a picture, you're going to select media type, quality, select best, and it will give you the best results. If you're printing a text file or anything that is not that important, for example, even some Wikipedia pages or anything with some small images, don't select quality best, okay? You won't notice much difference. This is only if you're printing full-size pictures. And at the end, you're going to press the print button, and the print will be launched. Here we go. Looks great. Now let me show you how to scan and get the results directly on your Mac. So over here we have an automatic document feeder. This is if you want to scan multiple pages at the same time. For example, let's pretend I have a document here with 20 pages, okay? You're going to align your pages. You're going to place the first page of your document facing up. okay, like this. And the top part of your document, even if there will be some text here, towards the left side. So you're going to push it all the way in, and this is about it. This is how you load your documents in this automatic document feeder. You have a small flap here that you need to open if you didn't already do it. And you can also move this small thing depending again on your paper size, A4, letter size legal. If you want to use the basic scanner glass, in that case, then we take a document here. You're going to place it facing down with the top part of this document towards the right side. And you're going to make sure to align the paper so that the corner with an arrow touches the corner with the paper. The corner of your paper, sorry. This is how you properly align a document. Close the lid. And then on a Mac, again, you don't have to download anything. This is great comparing to PC where sometimes you have to download stuff. All right, so what you need to open now is the image capture app. It's an app that comes included with your Mac from the factory. So everybody has it already. If you don't know how to find it, press on the magnifying glass on the top right corner and start typing image. Okay, so this is the image capture app. If you're going to scan often, I suggest you drag this app in the bar down below. I already have it here, so that every time you want to use it, you simply have to tap on image capture and it opens. Then you're going to select your Epson printer, Epson ET-3950 series, and you're going to wait. It will give you a preview of what's on the scanner glass. If you have placed your paper on the automatic document feeder, this preview will be empty, and that's fine. It doesn't matter. This preview is not saved on your Mac yet. I'll show you what to do next once it has completed. Okay, so on the right side over here, we have scan mode. Select the scanner you're trying to use. In my case, it's the flatbed. Select if you want to scan in color or in black and white. I will leave it to color. We also have resolution. Leave it to 200 dpi if it's a text file with some images like right now, especially if you're going to share this online. If you're going to scan a document with many fine details, for example, a picture, an artwork, a painting, you can select 1200 dpi. But I need to warn you that if you select this, it will take a while to scan, sometimes 2, 3, 5 minutes. And the file will be huge. It will take a lot of memory on your Mac computer. So only use these higher numbers if you're scanning something extremely important that has fine details. I'll leave it to 200. Then we have the paper size. Select what paper you have input in there. The orientation, we can leave it like this since I have already showed you how to properly align your page. You can select in which document, in which folder you want this document to be saved on your Mac. I have selected desktop. This is where I want it to go. You can give this a name, okay, any name, any custom name. And then you have format. Select in which format you want it to be. If you're going to scan multiple pages and you want to combine them in one single PDF file, select PDF and check combine into single document. After that, after scanning the first time, if you want to scan more documents and put them in the same PDF file, don't change the name, continue pressing the scan button and they will all go in that document. Anyway, in my case, I want this to be a JPEG, so I'll select JPEG. Oops, here we go. At the end, don't do anything under image corrections and press the scan button. If you have selected 200 dpi, it will take around 15 seconds to get the scan on your computer. Check out over here, it will be added on my desktop. Okay, the file is right there. I can tap and open. So this is about it. This is how you can connect, print and scan using your Mac computer and your Epson ET-3950 or ET-3958 printer. I hope this was useful. If so, leave a like, comment, tell me how I can improve, tell me if you liked whatever I said, and I'll see you in the next video. Also subscribe.